The persecution of my main man Zlixian, who's a super chatter, continues. Apparently, every single super chat that he gives me gets censored. And so he has to contact me on Discord after giving me a super chat. And it's so weird because like the stuff that he is saying isn't like the speech of hate. It's well, in this case he said, "Can't wait for these people to taste government persecution, enjoy rotting in a cell for years with no trial like the January 6 people." What exactly is the problem, YouTube? Like, what did you say that is so harmful to the very fabric of your society? I think maybe like the trigger word is January 6th. Like YouTube doesn't want you to monetize that. Or maybe it's rotted. Like you're not supposed to say rotted. Still, this is not the first time Zlixian gets censored. Everyone else gives me super chats. No one has a problem with this except for Zlixian. Every single time. YouTube is bullying him. Like, I don't know what he did. I don't know why, but it is what it is, right? So, hold on. Jesus, the volume. Every single time. Holy shit. Yeah, I'm loud now, chat. I'm loud. It's good that I was low because I had a rant. You don't need to hear what I said, chat. You don't need to hear what I said. It's fine. It is what it is. Anyway. We're going to be talking about Jimmy the Kimmel today. We're going to be talking about Destiny. Destiny got demonetized, if you didn't know. Turns out he also wanted to do an event where he would stalk Charlie Kirk. This is an interesting thing. You know, he was calling it Unfuck America. And he was going to go after Charlie Kirk. Like, wherever Charlie would have landed, Destiny would have been there. So, that didn't work out. Apparently, like, the person that asked Charlie Kirk last question, which was about transgender people and trans shooters, that was also part of the Destiny's Unfuck America tour. Yeah. What is Dev's take on it? Well, Dev's take was that he didn't like someone who's mischaracterizing Destiny. It was like Destiny basically going on Twitter and saying right-wingers should be afraid to go to events so that they can appeal to their leaders to dial down the rhetoric. And someone was quoting Destiny and he was saying, it's like, dude, how can he say right-wingers should be afraid to go to events? Like, is he insane? How is he not banned? And Destiny comes out and says, well, actually, that's not what he said. He said right-wingers should be afraid to go to events so that they should ask their leaders to tone down the rhetoric, you guys. So that's Destiny's take. I told you he's cooking, right? I told you he's cooking. But apparently the shooter was into furry pornography. And there's a lot of big brainers on Twitter. You know, deep analysts that are saying it's because of the cartoons, because of the furry game that he became a murderer. Like, look, I understand that it's important to understand the world we live in. But when you're basically saying that because of cartoons, Charlie Kirk died, I think you're kind of losing the plot. Like, I get it, you know, you should never punch right and all of that, but, like, a little bit of quality control, okay? Like, it's not because of cartoons that this person was muy loco. Because if you say that it's because of cartoons, then you're also justifying the left that says, well, it's because of the guns. And honestly, like, if the average person is going to embrace safetyism, and he's going to think, like, what is more dangerous, the cartoons or the guns? They're going to go for the guns. Just trust me on this one. The audacity on the left telling us to tone down. Yeah, I know. But not even that. It's also like the way he phrased it makes absolutely no sense. Like, people aren't a battered wife like leftists are, you know? Like the idea that right-wingers are like this abused woman that in order to stop suffering from abuse would have to tone down the rhetoric. It's fucking insane. No, like real life people, if they're going to be afraid to go out and form events, they're going to think that their nation is under occupation, and they're going to do everything, like asking their leaders, like start arresting people, start cracking on doors, like bring martial law. Like, that's what's going to happen. It's so fucking insane. Like, you would think someone like Destiny would understand this. The meme on my channel today makes you uncomfortable? What meme did I release on my channel? Did I release a meme? SRC Maker, who right now is in a meeting, I understand. I'm offside and I'm still fucking sending you a super chat, but don't worry, maybe I'll watch your stream tonight after I get fucked on that chocolate bar I showed you. Yeah, she showed me the chocolate bar. Now back to my meeting. Take my money, you bigot. I will have to do that, happily. And also, Just Laugh, thank you for the 10 euros. I mean, right-wingers have had political battered wife syndrome for a long time. Yeah, kinda. It's not... I wouldn't say it's like battered wife syndrome, right? It's more like being oppressed, I guess. Like living with the daddy that you disagree with. Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah, so Destiny got demonetized. Now the interesting thing about it is that I heard people from Destiny's go, oh, but I thought you believe in free speech. Oh, where's your free speech? Oh, free speech. Let me tell you guys something that you probably forgot. Did you know that Destiny took down one of Sargons of Akkad's channel back in the day? How many of you know that? Like, this is 2015 we're talking about, or 2016. So Sargon of Akkad used to have a channel. I think it was the Thinkery. Right, because he's got, like, a lot of channels now. He's got Sargon of Akkad, the main one. He's got the Akkad Daily. He's got the Thinkery. And he had, like, several others. Like, he had one where he talked about history and stuff. But anyway, Destiny copyright striked 3 videos of Sargon of Akkad. Took down his channel. Refused to remove the copyright strike. Okay? And this is like, oh, free speech. But where's your free speech? No, my free speech. Oh, debate me, bro. Free speech. It's kind of like this, and I said this on my videos. Like, I want free speech. Not to be able, just so I can say whatever the fuck I want online. I want you to be able to say whatever the fuck you want online. Okay? Like, I want everyone to be able to go online and say whatever the fuck they want. But for that to happen, there are certain people that are against my dream. They're against my vision. And these people want to ban. And they want to censor. And just like an immune system, I go after them. Notice how I don't use the word we. But, like, I hate these imbeciles. I desperately do. I don't care if they're left-wing, right-wing, okay? If you ask for someone to be banned or censored, I want that your morality be applied to you. Like, I want you to be banned and censored just because you're asking. Because without that, I can't have you guys be able to express yourselves. That's the important thing. Like, I want free speech for everyone. And so, if I know that Destiny goes around and it's like copyright striking channels, and not only that, but like he's justifying the murder of a person that just wants to talk, why wouldn't I want him gone? I mean, there are pragmatic reasons actually why I wouldn't want him gone. Because he's such a good case of showing people just how mental leftists are. Like when my son grows up, I hope that Destiny is still streaming. Because, like, my son will not believe me when I tell him how unhinged leftists can be. And I'm going to be like, come on, son, let me show you. And I show him, like, a little bit of Destiny. Where he goes like, right-wingers need to be terrified to join events. They need to be terrified. And it's like, okay, right, see, son? It's like that. That's a mentally ill person. I know. We call him leftist. He's suffering from leftism. The thing is, though... Destiny is viewed as a moderate leftist. Like, he's not viewed as Hassan, an extremist, a terrorizer. He's viewed as a moderate. And if moderate leftists talk like that, imagine if the UK Prime Minister had his standards applied on him. Yeah, well... Honestly, if every single person had their own morality and standards applied to them, the world would be such a better place. Like, that's it, you know? The people in charge, if they were to be able to I mean, we're seeing with the left right now. Literally, with Kimmel, right? The exact same cancel culture that was going on for the last 15 years, that deplatform Tucker Carlson, that deplatform, what was the name of that Disney actress? You probably know who I'm talking about. The one that played in The Mandalorian. Gina Carano, right? So, like, Gina Carano gets the platform. Tucker Carlson gets the platform. Many other people get the platform. Business as usual. No one cares. You know, you go around and they're like, oh, well, Twitter, private company. Disney, private company, can do whatever it wants. And now all the lefts are for free speech. Like, I've never heard Democrats talk about free speech, except in the sense of restricting them. But this week, I have heard Democrats asking for free speech. What happened? Jimmy Kimmel got fired. Oh my goodness, not Jimmy Kimmel. Not Jimmy Kimmel, not my Jimmy. Not my Jimmy, never my Jimmy. Jimmy did nothing wrong. Why are they bullying Jimmy the Kimmel? I saw someone, I don't know if I can verify it or not, because I don't know how to verify it. But apparently, like, he had 100,000 people watching. Tim Pool released that. Like, Tim Pool said, it's like the show that he made has 100,000 viewers. I mean, that's nothing. That's nothing. Like, you can have Asmongold take a fart, record it, and he's going to get more views than Jimmy the Kimmel. And also, when you take into account that there's a lot of airports and bars that have TV opens, and Jimmy the Kimmel is there. So now you have, like, people wanting to cancel Disney. This is amazing. Like, for once, I agree with the left. I don't need much persuading. Like, if it's about canceling Disney, I don't care why, I don't care who, I'm on board. Right? It's like, let's cancel Disney. I'm on it. Like, but I didn't tell you what. I don't care. When do we go? Want to cancel the mouse? Awful company, awful brand, horrible people. If the mouse suffers, I enjoy. She-Hulk star tells fans to cancel Disney Plus as Jimmy the Kimmel act sparks fury. But, like, does the She-Hulk fan, does the She-Hulk star know that her show is going to be canceled as well? Like, are these people like rats fleeing the ship? But it's not even like rats fleeing the ship. It's more like sabotaging before getting off the ship. How many ratings does She-Hulk have? Or is it over? Huh? Like, is that it? Like, she got her money and now she's like... a She-Hulk star. Why do they call her a She-Hulk star? Like, wouldn't they give the name of the person? Or is she, like, so unimportant? Like, she didn't even make an impact to the point where if they would give the name, no one knows who she is. So, like, they're calling her the She-Hulk star. So, like, people can kind of go like, ah, okay. I know, they get Tatiana Maslany. What the fuck is Tatiana Maslany? Hold on, I'm going to check, chat. Never heard about this person in my entire fucking life. I know what the Gargura is. I know what the Shy Lily is. I've no fucking idea what the Tatiana Maslany is. Okay, hold on, let me... Jesus Christ, it's like she... Well, I shouldn't say this on YouTube, because, like, YouTube doesn't allow you to... But usually I complain that people are massive corporeal manifestations. This one is the opposite. What is the opposite of a massive corporeal... Look, it's almost like she's invisible, chat. She's invisible because she's sideways. You know? All jokes aside, though. Is she like the She-Hulk or who is she? Don't they feed her? No, like, seriously, no, I'm concerned now because I'm a doctor, okay? And when I look at a person, this is the first thing that I see, their body mass in there. Lady, if you're watching this, eat. Eat. Seriously, like, there's no famine, right? Put food inside you, I'm concerned. Do you not have a grandma? Visit your Mima. Visit your Mima. Have her bake you some cookies or something. Jesus. Anyway. No, I'm serious. I'm not making fun. Like, legit. How fucked are we, chat? Asked K-Bar. Well, I don't know. Like, She's fine. Oh, you did this to her. You did this to her. Like, feminists would say it's culture that did it to her. So, like, if you like women like this, they starve themselves in order to appeal to you. Zlixia gave me another super chat. When I hear right-wingers need to be afraid, makes me want to start attacking leftists in real life to terrify them. No, come on, that's unhinged, man. It's like, imagine, like, getting yourself attacked on the street. And it's like, why? What have I done? Nothing, but Destiny has said, you know? It's like, no. Yeah, I was expecting the She-Hulk star to be more bulky. Like, that's the problem. Like, when you think She-Hulk, it's in the name, it's a Hulk, right? Like, you would think that she could at least lift a coin off the ground if it drops. I starve myself because there's nothing to eat here? Where are you from, Tim Dan? I like her body type, but she shouldn't be casted for the Hulk? Man, like, should make a good Anne Frank. Right? Because, like, if you... Like, it's more like a person from Auschwitz or Birkenau. More like that. Like that's the body type that... If you need an x-ray, like, you don't need to bring the machine. Like, the doctor can just look. Watch the last episode without context. What, from She-Hulk? There is no amount of money you can pay me to watch She-Hulk. Like, there is... Seriously. There's no... Okay, well, no, I should never say never. Usually what Romanians do in such a situation, like, they say an absurd sum, knowing that it can't be reached, and if it's reached, well, c'est la vie, like $1,000. If someone gives me $1,000, I will watch the last episode of She-Hulk. I still want to know if I can put that on Discord, because, like, they uploaded their TOS, so, like, I don't know if we can do watch-alongs anymore. But, like, maybe I can find, like, someone with a link or something, like, you just pass a link and then everyone watches it. Like, that would actually be cool. But yeah, anyway, so she's the one that's threatening to well, no, not threatening. She's asking her 5 fans to terminate their Disney Plus subscription, and I'm like, okay, you know what? I can bring you at least 100 more terminations. Like, I'll tell it on my channel when I make a video, guys. We need to cancel our Disney Plus. Why? They fired Jimmy Kimmel, and nothing. That's the pretext, okay? Like that's just like what we tell ourselves. In reality, we're canceling Disney Plus. Or actually, you know, I realized, hold on, no, my bad. Like, I can't bring her 100 people to cancel Disney Plus because no one watches Disney Plus from my subscribers, right? And so, like, they can't cancel why they don't consume. So she may actually harm Disney Plus. Like, if she tells her 5 fans to cancel, like, that may actually destroy half of Disney Plus's ratings. So, but yeah, basically what happened, and I'll tell you something about Kim in the Jimmy Hill. Considering this is the start of your She-Hulk fund, all right, okay, so $998 to go. You can sub and then unsub. I don't even know if that would throw down their algorithm or anything. It doesn't do anything, no. Yeah, it is bold of me to assume people watch Disney Plus. Okay, there was something wrong with the firing of Jimmy Kimmel, okay? Like, I'm not going to lie, people will hate me for this, but apparently, like, the chairman of the FTC or some shit like that, called the station, and they said, like, if you don't fire him, we're going to investigate you. So it was like a request from the government. I don't like that. I don't like the government doing requests. No. And there are a lot of leftists that are like, nah, that's fine. Nah, it'll be fine. Let the government do it. Yeah, sure, but, like, you're normalizing it, you know? The Democrats are going to be in power. Now, they're already hyped up on censorship, right? Like, the Democrats are already mad with censorship. Everyone knows this. But why make it even easier for them? You know, like, because if you do allow the government to crack down on TV stations, you're becoming the European Union. Like the thing that I like about America, and I admire you guys so much, is that you're not the European Union. And at the very least, if the government asks someone from social media to censor something, they have the common decency to do it in secret. At least they're not doing it in public, right? But here, it was done in the open. And so, I don't like it. I don't like it. They done it before? When? The thing is, though, you know what should have been done? You know what was the proper way? The by the book? By the book way was that Kimmy the Jimmy has lied. He basically said that the shooter is MAGA. He can be sued. Like any organization could have sued him, right? Like Turning Point could have sued him. Any right-wing politician could have sued him. Do you know what would happen? The entire station would have been dragged down in the lawsuit. It's kind of like the Covington kids. That would have been more damaging for them and their reputation than giving the Democrats the W. Because now, like, there's a lot of people on Pedo Sky going, it's like, we're for free speech. Look what they're doing. Look what they're doing. We need to vote. We need to go down and vote next time. It's like, okay. Yeah, no. Look, my point with this is that I'm not saying that right-wingers shouldn't boycott the station. Absolutely they should. They should also sue the station. I'm not saying it's bad that Kimmy the Jimmy was fired. What I am saying, though, is that I don't like it when the government itself, right, orders a cable network to censor. That's European Union shit. I really hate. You guys will hate it too. You're going to reach my words, and you're going to be like, okay, yeah, no, that sucks. Yeah, like what happened to Alex Jones? They sued, right? They sued Alex Jones, and that's what should have happened with the Kimmy the Jimmel. He should have been sued. It's the difference between getting sued and having the boss of the FTC, the chairman, like, shut it down, you know? No. Apparently, that's not why they fired him. So, if you look at what came out today, they actually wanted to give him a chance. They wanted him to apologize. And he was like the Chad leftist and was like, I will never apologize. And so they fired him. But I'm not worried for Kimmy the Jimmel, because there's two possibilities. Like, I see two doors in his life. One door leads to him joining another station 3 months, 4 months from now. Kind of like, what's his name? That guy from Good Morning Britain. Fuck, it's literally on the tip of my tongue. British guy. Anyway, like, there was this British guy. Gets, quits during the middle of the show of Good Morning Britain. And he then pops up somewhere else. And if he does that, if he joins another station, he's going to have very high ratings, right? Because, like, all the leftists are going to watch him. And initially, he's going to have, like, probably double the ratings that he has now. Piers Morgan, yes. Like, Piers Morgan gets, well, he doesn't get fired. He quits. Piers Morgan quits Good Morning Britain. And then he pops up on another station, right? And so if Kimmy the Jimmel does this, he's going to get double the ratings, and then all the leftists are going to watch him because he's the martyr. And after that, leftists are going to drop him because they're going to realize that, no, actually, this man is boring. Like, seriously, like, Jimmy Kimmel, chat. He's boring as fuck. Like, Piers Morgan is more amusing than Jimmy Kimmel. I'm not kidding. Like, Piers Morgan can make you smile. Jimmy Kimmel can't. Like, even if his life depends on it. Like, if you if you put him in a jigsaw puzzle where he has to make a joke, he's not going to make it. The man is not funny. The only funny thing that Jimmy Kimmel ever did was probably react to himself getting fired. Like, that's it, you know? But, like, other than that, no, like, he can't make jokes. It's not that he's boring. It's like he's moralizing, he's preaching. And he doesn't just tell you, hello, lazy one. He doesn't just tell you what to think, he tells you how to feel. Right? Like, the man is unremarkably not funny. If anyone has problems sleeping here, like, if you guys have insomnia or anything, I strongly recommend you listen to Jimmy Kimmel. Like, you put the television on, you listen to him, and you're going to snore in probably less than 5 minutes. Any Don Lemon fans here? He's got an exclusive streaming platform of 500 people. Oh shit! I should have laughed. That's more than me. Yeah. They're script readers. No, but it's like it doesn't even make a face. He's not like there's nothing about anyway, right? So that's the possibility. He goes on another station, and if he does that, then he makes the smart choice because by the time the station realizes what they got, they already paid the contract. He already took the money, and he's going to fuck off with them, right? So that's possibility number one. Possibility number two, he becomes the Tucker Carlson, right? So like the Tucker Carlson is going independent. Maybe goes on Elon Musk's platform. Maybe goes somewhere else. I don't know, on Twitch, on YouTube, and he's going to get a lot of subscribers initially, and then it's going to go down. I don't think he can go independent though. Like, there's no fucking way. The only thing that kind of saves Kimmel is the fact that he's got like an audience that does applause and laugh tracks. And he's got like a bottom tish band behind him. But if you take that away from him, if you rob that away, again, Piers Morgan is much more hilarious than Jimmy Kimmel, by far. Like, Piers Morgan is an actual good comedian compared to him. Who pays a subscription for a dollar a month? That is an excellent question. I don't fucking know, man. I genuinely don't know. Like, can you imagine? Like, if I was in the shoes of such a person, the first thing I would do, like kind of like an isekai, like we wake up in the body of someone else. And if I was to wake up in the body of a person that subscribes to Daleman, the first thing that I would do is like I would have to stop and reconsider my life choices. Like, first of all, I would ask, how did I get to this point? Like, where did I go wrong? What have I done? Is it USID? But like, no, see, this is another thing. Propaganda requires people to engage with it. Like, no one wants to make propaganda that nobody watches, right? Like, this is why Hollywood is moving away from the woke now. Is because they realize that no one is consuming it. And that's why they're going to anime now. But like, you make propaganda in order for people to see it. If no one sees it, that's an issue. And is this the thing with Jimmy Kimmel? It's like, sure, like he's on the left and he says the leftist talking points and he's a good boy. Made fun of Charlie Kirk, did what he had to do, like a good soldier. But no one is watching, right? Like, there's no point. Jimmy Kimmel can drop the N-word like it's a new rap album, and he's going to be fine. Because no one will know that he dropped it. Like, he's literally the experiment. It's like, if you say the N-word in the woods and no one hears it, did you really say it? Jimmy Kimmel can say it in his studio, just fine. No one will know. Because no one watches him. Japan is not fighting. Japan actually is now trying to so he's actually now trying to become international. Like, the Japanese government wants anime to triple its international sales. So it's going to be really bad. Extremely bad. Anyway, propaganda back then was intended to improve morale. Depends on the propaganda. Like, let me show you an example that wasn't intended to improve morale. So this propaganda was definitely not intended to improve morale. This propaganda was in Soviet Union and almost everywhere under the umbrella of the Iron Curtain, and its purpose was to demoralize. Actually, quite the opposite, right? Because like, you had times of famine, there was no food, and you had like these posters everywhere, and the stores were empty. Like, you are starving, and there was like no grain, no nothing, and they had like these stores, and on the radio they would say that they had record harvests and the economy is booming and everything is fine, which kind of gives you a little bit of the vibes from the previous Joe Biden era, right? Where it's like there's no inflation, the economy is great, unemployment is low, and people were like, I'm starving. The reason they did this is because they wanted you to lie, but not only that, they wanted you to spread the lie, right? Because if you would say that the economy is shit, they would treat it like they treat misinformation today. Like, they will call you an agitator, a counter-revolutionary, and they would try to get you fired. Like, they wouldn't lock you up for disagreeing with the poster. But, like, the idea is, like, if you wanted a good job, you have to say, no, the economy is booming. And you know it wasn't, right? But you have to pretend that it was. And the poster was there to remind you that you have to pretend that it was. So basically, like, not all propaganda is to moralize. Like, some propaganda is to demoralize. But even then, you look at this poster and you see quality. It's a quality poster, right? Like, using the techniques of drawing back then, like, you can tell they hired an actual artist. Like, it's not corpo art. Like, the characters are actually drawn with some level of detail. You can't expect them to do like the digital art that we would do today. But like back then, using crayons, like colored crayons, they did pretty great, right? Like, the composition is great, the color choice is good, the font pops up. And so, like, even the Soviet propaganda that was made to demoralize was still made in a way to be appealing so that people actually look at the poster without puking. This is what the woke never understood. The maxim, they asked for this, the right obliges. Well, it's kind of difficult to say that it didn't. Right, so, like, for those of you that are just joining, regarding Destiny, right, which apparently now is like some free speech martyr, Destiny has copyright striked Sargon's channel and got it removed from YouTube. And he wouldn't remove the copyright strikes. And this was like a debate between them. Okay? And so, I don't want to hear this idea. It's like, oh yes, like, Destiny is for free speech. No, he's pro-censorship. And not only that, just because you don't say, I want Charlie Kirk to have his social media account banned, but you're basically implying that it's a good thing he got shot, it's literally the same shit. Okay? Like, you don't get to say, oh, well, I'm not for censorship. Why? Well, I never asked anyone to be censored. No, you ask people to get shot, right? Like, if you're interested in getting people super canceled, it still counts. You're not weaseling your way into trying to pretend, oh, yeah, well, I'm a free speech warrior. I never asked anyone to get banned from social media. Giving up free speech as a leftist position is giving up a large cross-section of the center and culture. Well, that's the thing, this is what a lot of people don't understand. There are individuals like me that normally would leave you alone. Like, I'm not interested in politics. Well, I wasn't. Like, I generally want to have a family, have a house, take care of my kids, and play some video games to relax, right? Like, I want to go to work, I want to do the job, then when I come home, I want to play some video games. And every single time there's bastards on the left and bastards on the right. Ban this, censor that. I can't play this video game, can't play that video game. I was like, well, what the fuck did those people ever do for me? Like, when I had problems, did the left come in to help me? Did they brought some of that empathy and compassion? No. Did the people on Twitter, did Melanie Mac come to my house and give some charity donation? No. So why the fuck do they keep getting involved in my life? Like, ban this, ban that. You're not allowed to do this. You're not allowed to do bam, bam. Ah. And so people like me have to constantly swing between the left and the right with whomever takes up the free speech mantle of the time. It is what it is, What can you do? Learn your history or repeat the same way. Pretty much, yes. Destiny calling others cocks. Did he do that? Did Destiny call someone a cock? Where has Discount Destiny been at? Vaush has been real quiet. Well, I think, like, since the streaming incident with girls and horses, I think, like, that was it for Vaush. I've never heard them. Like, actually, hold on. Let me check to see. Let me check to see if Vaush still uploads. Like, he must, right? I don't think he left. Oh, he's streaming right now. Vaush is streaming right now. 9.1 thousand people watching. That's more than Destiny. Trump wants to ban all televised criticism. Trans people. Domestic terror threat. Oh boy, this is what Vaush's title is like. Trump wants to ban all televised criticism, all of it. Trans people, domestic terror threat, oh boy. The disastrous failure of the Democrats. Destiny takes on the entire Republican Party. What? Why did he thumbnail himself like this? It's almost like he's seen a spooky ghost. Wait, are all his thumbnails like this? Like in every single thumbnail, he looks like he saw... Like, why does he have like the 50-yard stare, chat? He looks like he saw the worst in the trenches. Look at him. Right? Like, like, this is the emotion that he tries to convey to his audience. That he's terminally online and now he is suffering from... Huh? Is every single one of his thumbnails like this? What the fuck did you see, Josh? What? Sorry. What the fuck did you see, Vaush? Like what terrorized you so? Yeah, no. Apparently he's doing fine. He's doing much better than Destiny. So that's my analysis on Vaush. Since you guys asked. That's the 10,000 cock stare. Oh my god, yeah, you know what? Like, this is a really good idea for a Mr. Beast video. I paid $10,000 to have this horse guy stare at you. The horse there, yeah. I guess that's the face of a man that saw too many horses. He's done horsing around. All right. Enough about that, chat. Let's talk about other more important things. Did I got a message from someone? No. Oh my god. Oh, chat. Oh, you gotta see this. This is beautiful, chat. Chat, look. Look, chat, look. Oh, goodness gracious. Holy shit. His destiny is to bravely and patriotically defend our American freedoms from woke MAGA commie fascists. I love the fact that they don't use crystal fascists anymore. Did you notice like crystal fascist actually went out of vogue? Which is kind of annoying because like there are actual crystal fascists out there. And now I can't call them that because it's fucking cringe because like the left took it. No, but like there are people on Twitter that are bringing like Jesus morality into my timeline. I'm like, my brother in Christ, I'm an atheist. Atheist. I don't care about your morality, okay? Like, take it to your Christian folk. I'm not bringing my morality to you. Why can you not have the same respect? Right? Like, why can't we have reciprocity? But this is sinful. I don't care. I understand. Yes, it's like a Muslim coming in and telling me it's haram. Same thing. Dios mío. And I would like to call them crystal fascists. It's like, okay, so I in Romania cannot live the way I want because you from America, which is part of some random puritanical strain, like want to control even people from Romania. Just get the fuck away from here. You know, honestly, like this is what the internet pisses me off. You know, like here I am with my suku pussy and my suku shit. You know, like enjoying life in my little corner that I made. I'm not coming to them. And they're coming to me. And it's like, oh my goodness, this is a demonic. And it's like, why are you here? Yes, it is. Get the fuck out. No, you must stop. It's like, just fuck the fuck off. You're like a Mormon knocking at my door during lunchtime. Get the fuck out of here. Like the internet didn't used to be like this, right? Like everyone had their little corner. I'm not against Christians, doing their little Bible prayer in their corner while I sit in my corner. Why do we have to mix corners? My life on Twitter is hard, chat. Do you know how hard it is? A lot of people don't use Twitter and they don't know what I'm talking about. And when they come to my Discord, it's like, V, you complain too much. And I show them some logs and it's like, holy shit, V. And I'm like, yeah, I know. They're not Christians, V. They're grifters. I don't care what they are. They have crosses in the bio and they tell me about sin and redemption. It's like, who asked them? What if I want to go to hell, though? Like, what if I genuinely want to? Is that okay? Like, I personally have decided I want to go there. I want to see how it's like. Why are they against it? They're trying to kidnap me to heaven, chat. Anyway, rant over. Let me show you some Destiny shit. It was good.
Upside to see people like conservatives have been disgusting for years, which is why I don't give a fuck about anybody that winds up at any of these rallies and gets shot or whatever the fuck, okay? Because they had no problem making fun of Paul Pelosi. The entire world would be better off if these people were permanent.
This is the thing that I don't get, right? Like, again, this is why I hate the Cananism, the morality police, right? Because I have to believe that Destiny is so compassionate and he cares so much about Paul Pelosi. Like, he was best friends with Paul Pelosi. Probably served in the military with him when he was wobbling his jawline. And now he's so upset that all these right-wingers are making fun of Paul Pelosi. Paul Pelosi got into a domestic spat from what the right-wingers understand. Okay, like, if this is not the case, sure, but like, this is what right-wingers believe right now. Paul Pelosi got into a spat with his gay lover. Okay? It's fucking funny. He's married to a woman. He's married to Nancy Pelosi, right? The crime in America is so bad that even like a Democrat gets into a fight with a gay lover while he's married. I'm sorry, okay, that's fucking funny. Now, no one is saying that he deserved it. No one is planning to go to his house and do that shit, right? No one is saying that every single Democrat deserves what happens to Paul Pelosi. People are just saying, dude, that's kind of hilarious. Like, he's married and he has a gay relationship. That's why it's funny, okay? Now, let's take a look at the Charlie Kirk thing. The Charlie Kirk thing is like, this guy wants to debate. He's got the same opinions that most people's grandfather have, right? It's not like really that edgy. Gets shot, and then you have like people on Blue Sky with their public information, public faces on LinkedIn, on TikTok, on Reddit, on all these platforms, and they're like, yeah, more of it. And you have Destiny saying, yeah, it deserves like more. The problem is, I can't see myself as Paul Pelosi. I'm sorry, I can't. I can't see myself being married and having a gay lover and then getting in a domestic fight with the gay lover inside my house. I just can't put myself into those shoes. But I can put myself into the shoes of Charlie Kirk. Yeah, I can definitely say that if something bad happens to me, all these people would laugh. It's almost like he forgot that Paul Pelosi is also single-handedly the most corrupt member of the Second Degree Club. He just happened to make financial investments before coming. It's not even that, though, right? Like from what I get, like, most people... And by the way, like, there's a difference between making fun of something, not giving a shit, encouraging it, and promoting it. Like, there's nuances and contexts. The problem is, like, yeah, sure, like, people on the right made fun of the Paul Pelosi situation. But people on the left are promoting, cheering, and wanting more of the assassination. People on the right weren't saying, oh, yes, like, I wish that every single Democrat would get hammered. Like, no, that's not what they were saying, right? He's married to Rain Man of the stock market. If I were married to Nancy Pelosi, I'd really consider being gay as well. Usually what happens is that people who are politicians, especially at the age of Nancy Pelosi, like, they have to stay married because they don't want bad optics, right? Or maybe like they want to be married because it's good for business. And so they don't have happy marriages. And if you don't have happy marriages, like this is something that a lot of Americans point out. It's like, well, yeah, but like back in the day, divorces were low. Sure, but like how many people cheated? And I asked this to Sargon, and Sargon didn't want to give me an answer because like he knows the answer of it. But the idea is like if you can't divorce and you're forced in a marriage, eventually what happens, and you look at royals in the past, they get a mistress, right? Like that's what happens. And so this is why like I'm not really worried about the divorce rate and shit like that. Like people who love each other and want to be with each other will love and be with each other regardless of the legislation. People that don't love each other, they're going to cheat on each other, they're going to make their life hell. Still, the divorce law in the United States is absolutely atrocious. Like the idea that, both people can work, and then they get a divorce, and the woman takes the kids, and she also gets child support, and she also gets half of the shit, and she also gets, and doesn't have to justify what she does with the money. Like, you can pay child support while she doesn't give anything to the child and gives everything to Chad that's going to bone her that night. It's like, ugh. Her father is mobbed up, no divorce. Divorce is terrible for everyone. Yeah, but like, what is it like to live in the same place where your mama cheats on your dad in the morning and your dad cheats on your mama in the night? Is that better? I think it's the same. Because then you also have like domestic violencia when they find out. She just goes gambling with the child support. Oh my fucking god. Can you imagine though? Like, how does it feel? I can't imagine. Maybe it's because I'm a man. I can't imagine what it's like for like another human being to keep paying for me like they're my daddy. Ugh. Obama divorced Michael. Yeah, but after he stopped being president, right? Like, unless Obama wants to run again, I don't think he cares about the polling numbers. And did he divorce? Because like I thought that they're still together. Have they finalized the divorce? I'm out of the loop, chat. So, apparently, like, some leftists wanted to protest an ICE facility by preventing them from doing their job. Like, they weren't protesting and sitting next to the ICE facility, right? They were impeding ICE from performing its function. And ICE decided, you know what, that's not acceptable. And apparently, like, they have tear gas and rubber bullets. And left-leaning people don't like it. Terrible situation at ICE facility. ICE agents forcibly arresting people, plowing through protesters and lobbing tear gas.
Has been up. Agents are taking someone into the facility. That is a second protester. Let's check in with Darius Johnson, who's been on the ground there all morning long. Darius, what can you tell us about how this started?
Hey, Lou, get right in. Hey, Lou, get the shot inside of the facility. They have someone on the ground. If you're able to see that person.
Lou, that person over there, Lou. Can you get this shot? Someone's getting beaten up, Lou. Can we zoom in a little bit so our audience can see the violence? Did you get a good shot, Lou? Make sure you get to see the ICE agent, like, really take a swing, Lou.
They're closing the gate right now. There's a person on the ground being held on the ground by those ICE agents. And look.
Those ICE agents, oh my god. Look at them. They're arresting someone. Oh, goodness. Why are the ICE agents doing this? Why do they arrest people?
If you pan over right now, Lou, let's see right here with the vehicle. They are plowing through these. They are
plowing through. It's demolishing them. Look what they're doing.
Plowing through the protesters.
I love how he's not basically telling the protesters, oi, get out of the way. Get out of the way. You know, like, no. It's like, okay.
Right here at this vehicle, they tried to deploy everything that they could as these protesters were trying to block agents from moving in and out.
But yeah, I mean, you think that's the issue, right? Like seriously, that is like one thing that leftists don't get anymore. It's the patience of the average person and the inability of the average person to empathize anymore. And what I mean by this is like leftists kind of got the idea of putting yourself into another person's shoes, right? Like, oh, if women say they're being harassed, you as a man can't deny that because you're not a woman, right? So only a woman can say that, and you guys shut the fuck up and listen. If gay people say that they're being harassed, you can't say anything because you're not gay. So unless you're gay, you need to shut the fuck up and listen, right? So it's like the idea of seeing yourself, representation matters. I can't see myself block a government building. I just can't. Like, no matter what happens, I can't see myself blocking the entrance and exit of a government building to prevent it from making its function. And so, like, well, but even if I would, like, I would expect this to happen. This is not like, oh my god, look why they're doing. No, like, even during Biden's era, like, no matter, like, what government, what country, where you want to go, if you go, like, in front of a police station and you prevent the police from doing their job, you're going to get tear gassed, like, anywhere. In fact, like, they're much more gentle than what would happen in Russia or China, let me tell you that. And much more different than what would happen in Britain. Because in Britain, what would happen is that they would have CCTV, and they would track you based on your mobile phone if you're dumb enough to bring it to the protest. And then they would let you, you know, like, okay, fine, like, impede the government building for one day, it's fine. But then they come to your house, where your grandma lives, and your neighbors are there. And that's when they arrest you. There's no more cameras there, you just disappear. It's a British way of doing things, that's the European way. But by the way, like, who's paying these people? Like, this is the real question. Like, don't they have jobs? Isn't it a difficult economy? Like, where do these people have money in order to be able to just waste so much time on the street protesting? And it's also interesting because it's not like the illegals themselves protesting, right? It's not like the people that have a horse in this race.
They have another man. They are just deploying anything that they can to try to get.
Oh, they're not deploying anything if they can. If they were deploying anything that they can, this protest would have been just dismantled. They got like this thing which is called like an acoustic weapon. It goes like blah, 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 and literally like everyone is on the ground. Like your ears start bleeding. Okay, they haven't deployed that. So I don't agree with this journalist.
The protesters out of the way. Dana, give me 1 second as I put my mask on because they just sprayed chemical agents again. Okay.
We're spraying the chemical agents. Give me the chemicals.
So right now, this is what we have.
Oh my gosh, she looks like a plague doctor. That's so fucking badass. Look at it. Like, why didn't you get the mask to be black? Maybe you look like an actual plague doctor.
Been seeing this has been one of the tensest moments this morning. What just happened?
The funny thing is, like, the reason they are blocking the entrance is because there are not that many. Like, if you actually had 10,000 people there, you wouldn't have this issue, right? But like, from what I'm seeing, the media is struggling in order to zoom in so you don't see how many chuckleheads are there. I don't think there's more than 100 or 200. That's it. And so in order for them to look impactful, they have to block the entrance and exit. Specifically so that the cameras come in and they film this, right? And this is the response that you get on Twitter. Like, literally everyone is basically like this guy. And it's like, terrible situation at ICE. Plowing through protesters, lobbying, tear gas. This is Trump America, sad. I don't give a shit about what you call it. Like, people literally, I know this is difficult to understand, but like, people actually voted. This is surprising, yes. But they actually voted to lower immigration. Like, this was the mandate that they gave Trump. And what is it doing now? Like, some people are preventing that mandate from taking place. They're not protesting Trump, they're protesting the voter. Like, the will of the people. And so, like in order for the tactic of getting brutalized by the cops works as long as people empathize with you, right? If people don't empathize with you, it doesn't work. Like, for example, getting beaten up because you're blocking a highway for the environment. It's not that people don't empathize with you, people fucking hate you because, like, you're protesting against them. You know, like, people are more likely to empathize with the guy in the car that's late to work or can't go to the doctor because you're blocking the road than they are to empathize with the chucklehead that decided to block the road, right? So you're literally annoying the people. Other forms of protest, like, for instance, protesting the lockdowns and getting beaten up by cops, yeah, then people actually do empathize with the person getting beaten up by cops because they hate the lockdowns as well. right? With Charlie Kirk. People are more likely to empathize with Charlie Kirk or with the Irina lady from the subway. Because they can see themselves in that position. They can see themselves like trying to talk with the liberal, and the liberal becomes like an unhinged wild beast, assaulting. Anyway. Well, I mean, he was from CNN, so based on the accent, you can tell a lot about that man. Right. Why do I have so many people today? Thank you. Thank you for the viewership. I appreciate it. Thank you for the super chats, especially. I'm gonna give some names. Spectator, Ilbian, Solid Slur, V-Monk, The Sugar Daddy, Monkey. Monkey is a really good artist, guys. You need to commission him. I'm trying to torture him. I want to torment Monkey. See if he can actually draw an anime figurine that looks Japanese and not Western. I think he can do it, chat. Anyway, Dolemao. By the way, if you set your clocks, what, you guys not have phones? If you set your clocks 1 hour from now for tomorrow, that's when I'll be streaming. So your clock goes like, and I'm like, I'm online, okay? Because I understand YouTube just doesn't shill me anymore. They don't like my live streams for some reason. And so if you guys can shill me, can have your clocks, then I can bypass the YouTube's algorithm. So I'll see you guys tomorrow, and hopefully